So if you would have had sold the house back in the day, 10 years ago, you would have lost money.
Yeah, my wife bought it for $155. We could have sold it for $160.
When you told your family that you're going to become a real estate investor, what was their reaction?
Yeah, so when I became a real estate investor, I wanted to do it on the side. Right? So I had a full-time job. I have a college education, 6-figure job, employee benefits, everything.
All the security that any person wish.
Yeah. So I grew up, go to college, get a job, all that stuff. And I was really good at my job. So when I got into real estate, it was to build wealth long-term, to be able to retire and not have to worry about relying on Social Security and all that stuff. I brought it up to my wife when I joined the real estate group, and she freaked out. She said, "Are you sure it's just money, and I can't help you in this, it's up to you and what you want to do." So with that first $127,000 I made, I paid her $50,000 of that.
That it kind of changed the trajectory of your family trusting and believing you, because I think there's a lot of that hold back. And going back and telling them, hey, I'm going to become a real estate investor, they freak out.
Yeah. There's so much unknowns, fear of the unknown, right. So.
And how about your parents? What were their reaction when you told them, hey, I'm switching career?
I did real estate investing for 1 year prior to me leaving my job, right? So I made sure I made a lot of money first before I quit. So,
and were your parents comfortable when that day came?
Yeah, now they're like, how many houses do you have? And I was like, well, this month I bought this many, can you be more specific? And they're like, well, up to this 1 year mark, I bought 16 houses my first year while having a full-time job. I wholesaled 6 of them and kept 10 as buy and holds.
So do you think that they are proud of you now that they're saying, wow, my son is actually really working?
Yeah. They were supportive and very wary, because I grew up in a very conservative household.
Yeah.
Save all your pennies. Don't take on excessive risk. But once you understand the risk of investing in real estate, as long as you get the right price and the right cash flow, it's a win-win no matter what.
But what was the fear that was going through your mind throughout the process?
So my fear was, is it worth it? Am I going to make it?
Am I going to make enough?
Well, am I going to make it in general, right? Like, am I going to make any money back? Like, I was freaking out, right? So I decided to follow a process. And that process was outlined in the group we're in. And I relied on multimillionaires as my coaches.
How many doors have you went to door knock?
A lot.
Like, if you would throw a number in the air.
Yeah. So on an average day, if it's a Saturday, maybe 20 to 30 doors.
What to keep you motivating to be able to get up every morning and be an entrepreneur and go get the next deal? How do you get motivated?
So I would say, in general, motivation comes and goes. You can be inspired and have a very high level of motivation one day, and then the next month, you don't want to get out of bed. I
think when we don't take it for granted, the knowledge that we have and the power that we have to go today to a person, a family who is in their darkest moment in their life, that they're losing everything. They're losing 100% everything, but we give them the hope that tomorrow will be better and we'll make that happen. So can I share one story about, I guess this would kind of explain how I remain motivated. So there's this little old lady, she lives here in Dallas, and I have knocked on her door. So knock on her door, she's hopeless, she's freaking out, and I kind of start explaining what her options are. And her house is worth $270,000. Needs $30,000 in repairs. It's an old house, needs a bunch of repairs, but it's got good bones. And she doesn't have $30,000. She's on Social Security, and she doesn't have the payoff, which is another $120K. How much money do you think she's gonna make? Whatever we can sell it for, right? Minus whatever expenses. Okay, so when you sell a house for $270,000, closing costs are 6% to realtors,